What was your purpose of starting your YouTube channel?
It was because I had always created videos to help people. I used to do videos about like repairing computers or remote control cars.
Oh,
But the reason I got into political commentary is because of this incident where I was playing this card game. It's called Magic the Gathering. It's a card game that's been around forever. It's like chess plus math, kind of. But the community had like canceled. I got canceled for some opinion. I don't even remember what it was. It was so long ago. But I remember feeling like I don't understand. They're saying these things to me that are calling me these things I don't really understand.
yeah.
And so I kind of got trial by fire. You know, I learned about all the lessons that we learned that we know now, right? Like never apologize.
Oh my God. Okay, he's giving out game. If you are a content creator or if you are thinking of being a content creator, he's about to give out some game right now.
Because they don't want you. Doesn't help. You think apologizing is going to work, but they don't want that.
Okay.
You know, so I made the apology video where I was like, oh, I'm sorry I offended you. And then that wasn't enough.
Oh my God. I've done a couple of apology videos, man. That's when you say something and you trigger some of your audience, and you see that you're getting all these comments that people don't like anymore. They think you're being mean. They think you've been insensitive. They think you're saying all the wrong things and you're triggering your audience. And then you try to make up with them to let them know, look, I didn't mean it. I apologize. You're not supposed to say that. Thank you, bro.
Right.
And so I learned the hard way about this like cancel culture. It was in the early days of it, really, of the online cancel culture. I learned the hard way. I did everything wrong. And then I was just left kind of with feeling like I didn't have a voice. So then I started making videos about this kind of stuff and defending people who are getting canceled and trying to understand, you know, why, you know, people on the internet want to ruin other people's lives because they said something they don't like. I still don't understand it. So that's why I'm still working.
It's amazing. I read online that you have on several occasions directed followers to harass your enemies online. And have you done that?
Of course not. No.
You have not done that.
No.
Nice.
No. I think that the people that write that, what happens is just like you make a video, right? If somebody says something like Jesse Lee Peterson is whatever, and you want to respond to that.
Yeah.
Okay. And your viewers who are free thinkers and have their own individual responsibility, go to that person and say, hey, I disagree with you. And then they'll say, oh, well, Jesse Lee Peterson said his followers. I feel like no matter how big or small a channel is, like,
hey, thank you, Principal Jerson. He said a lot of YouTubers get buck wild once they get a taste of some fame and money. So then they start to sink, but some stay afloat. But there always comes a time for them to choose. You're absolutely right. There always comes a time for you to choose what side you're going to be on, what you're going to do, your next move, all those other things. Content creation is not as simple as these youngins believe, but I'm going to let them think what they want to think until they get a taste of it themselves.
So Peterson said his followers. I feel like no matter how big or small a channel is, like I'm going to clap back. If somebody says something derogatory about me, they're a journalist or they're whatever, I'm making a response video. And, you know, it wasn't a big deal when I was a smaller channel, but as I got bigger, now it's like, oh, well, hundreds of his viewers came over and called me an idiot. Well, maybe keep my name out of your mouth then. Or maybe don't lie about me.
I like that. Maybe keep my name out of your mouth. You hear that, people who beefing with LFR family? Huh? When you say something, be prepared for a whole gang of LFR family people to run up on your comment section and light you up. Maybe you should have left our name out your mouth.
So yeah, I've never ever intentionally wanted people to go there. I've gotten better about trying to be a little clearer when I'm talking about stuff. You know, you have some, even though I don't feel like you have a real responsibility to it, I try to be like, hey guys, you know, you're not doing me any favors if you go and you call this person an idiot,
right,
or whatever.
Yeah.
But people are going to do what they want to do, and I'm not their mom.
That's right.
That's true. When I do tell people to do that too, I tell people, look, don't go attacking anyone because, you know what I mean, that looks bad on the channel, you know. And also, I want to let y'all know this too. I never tell people to follow me on Telegram. Please do not believe any of the people that's in the comment section asking you to send them money on Cash App because you will win $1,000 or something like that. Someone have reached out to me after they sent me $100 on Cash App because there's someone posting videos, posting comments as LFR family on Telegram. I am not on Telegram, and I will never ask you to just send me money, okay? I will never ask you to just send me money, okay? I had to cover that because I don't like when people try to take advantage of people for no reason. That's just horrible.
You
So
can't
yeah,
do
it is
anything
what it
about
is.
that.
No, they're always going to do it, and I don't think that that's a good enough reason to just let people lie on you.
That's right.
So I've always thought to myself, I've always defended myself against that kind of stuff.
What do you think about Elon Musk now that he's bought Twitter, and they're trying to destroy him now? They're really going after him.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about that? Do you think he will succeed at this, and will it become "quote unquote" fair and balanced?
I think he will absolutely 100% succeed. I think that maybe he and I would define success differently.
Hold on one second. I just now got a super chat saying that Jeremy is not being honest right now about bullying people because he posted inappropriate pics of someone he had beef with. And the person deserved criticism, but he went a little too far. Thank you for that info, Jenny. I appreciate that. And thank you for the support, too. I appreciate that as well. Ray Stone, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that.
But I think he will. I think he's got a proven track record of, running pretty, pretty big, pretty successful companies.
Yeah.
The guy puts spaceships in space and lands them on boats in the ocean. Pretty sure he can handle a stupid social media.
I agree.
I think what's been great about it is exposing, just like you said, everyone's coming after him. Quite frankly, it's the Democrats or people in government and the mainstream media.
Yeah.
And by them attacking him like they are, but advertisers need to drop him, this, that, and the other, they're trying to cripple him because they know that Twitter was always a very valuable tool for them to spread their message.
Facts. They're still going to try to do it, but they're trying to shut him down, shut him up because they trying to paint him as an idiot. They trying to act like Twitter's not working properly because he's over there now at the helm. They're trying to act like he's messing everything up. They're trying to act like he's saying that you can have free speech even if it's hate speech, which he is not. He's still cleaning things up over there, and he's having fun while doing it. Like he's picking on people, he's trolling people. He's been a happy nerd. That's what he's been, a happy nerd. Shout out to all the smart people in the world, man, because I used to be ridiculous when it came to smart people, man.
And now that it's privately owned, they can't do that. I think you're really seeing the flailing, the kind of the desperate attacks because they know that. Because Twitter, in my opinion, has always been skewed to the left.
Yeah.
Has always unfairly penalized right-leaning content creators, and I believe has pushed via their trending tab whatever issues they think are important. If you go on Twitter and it's like, it's always the same like woke crap on the right side, whatever's trending. I'm like, there's no way 200 million people are talking about this. This isn't news. So I think Twitter really did its part to try to be social justice-y and instead of just being a platform. So I think Elon will definitely succeed in removing that. I think he'll add a lot of features to it. Will he be able to fight against, the entire establishment? That's the fight. The technology part of it, I think he's going to be fine.
I don't think he's going to have to fight against the establishment because I think that they are They are meat riders, and they will go wherever the trend is. If the trend is, okay, we're going to back up off them a little bit and try to play the game differently, that's exactly what they're going to do. But if he continues to speak up for their enemies, then like if he says nice things about Trump, they're going to have issues with him, period. That's just period, because apparently Trump is their kryptonite. Trump is their kryptonite. And what is re? I keep on seeing people write re in the chat, in the chat. Re and something called salty. So what is that about?
Yeah.
But once all the hit pieces start, keep coming out. I mean, just look at it now. They're coming out 20 at a time.
It's amazing, man.
That's amazing.
I can't. It seems as though a man like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, they don't seem to have fear. And if you don't have fear, there's no way you could be stopped at anything that you do.
I agree 1,000%, Jesse. I agree 1,000%. And thank you so much, Angel. I really appreciate it.
But if you have fear, then you can be controlled if you have fear.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Elon definitely does not fear anything. Now, having, $200 billion in your pocket does help reduce fear a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I think that you're right. I mean, I think that that's one of the things that attracted a lot of voters to Trump, for example, the first time he ran.
Right.
Like, he didn't
Thank you, Shane.
give a crap. He was like, whatever, and he'd be on national TV and call Rosie O'Donnell a pig. Like you wouldn't see that coming out of a president now. But
yeah, he cut her tail up. She shouldn't have opened her mouth and started daggone talking about him. And then she didn't expect for him to fire back like that, and he did, and she was embarrassed. And every single chance he get now, he does it even more. Yeah.
What makes them good can make them bad. When you don't have fear, then you make more mistakes. Fear can be guiding, I think, as long as it's well managed. But
thank you, Jackie.
But a guy like Elon he really doesn't care. Like, he went into Twitter, he fired 4,000 people. He fired another 3,000 people Monday, 1,200 people last night. Everyone's talking about how Twitter's going to fit. Twitter's been working fine all day. So I have no idea what these people were doing.
He fired all these daggone people, and Twitter is still running like a well-oiled machine. What exactly was their jobs? What was their jobs? Like, they were just eating money from daggone Twitter, just taking money.